So a few days ago, I was scrolling through Instagram, and I stumbled upon these Instagram videos. What an amazing view, I thought. But after a closer inspection, I noticed these were all AI-generated content, and I found out that they have almost 11 million followers. And all these videos are getting tens of millions of views, and sometimes even over 300 million views. So it's safe to say that this page is making tens of thousands of dollars every month from these videos. Aside from that, this Instagram page also has another income source, which I will share at the end of the video, that makes them thousands of dollars. And that's why I decided to figure out how these videos are made. And to my surprise, it's very easy, and you can make them entirely for free. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make these relaxing videos so you can start your own faceless Instagram page, or which you can, for instance, use them as backgrounds for your faceless lo-fi music channel. Let's begin. Thanks to AI, these relaxing videos are extremely easy to make. So we're going to begin with an AI image generator. In this case, we'll be using Leonardo AI. So you need to generate living rooms with these large floor-to-ceiling windows. For these images, I recommend you use the Leonardo diffusion model. So once you're here, click on Preset on the top left corner and pick Life Vision. Then under Advanced Settings, pick Leonardo Diffusion XL. Now let's change the image dimension to 16 by 9. I have created a prompt which you can use to generate these images, which you can find in the description of this video. You can of course change the prompt to your liking, but the most important part is that you instruct the AI to generate a double height room with floor-to-ceiling windows. Now simply click Generate. And as you can see, Leonardo has generated 4 different images for us to pick from. I'll pick this one right here. Hold on, this is future me here, guys, and I made a mistake here, which you guys will understand later on. But basically, you need to make sure that you pick an image that is zoomed out, or in an angle that covers at least 90% of all the room's details. You can also change the image dimension back to 1 by 1 to achieve this. Basically, when you do the animation part at the end, from one side to another side, if the image is too wide, it will be very slow and boring if you're making short-form content, because we use a 9 by 16 aspect ratio. However, if you're planning to stick with lo-fi style background videos, then using 16 by 9 image dimension is perfect, just like how I did in this video. Okay, back to the present me. Okay, so now that we have our image, I would always recommend you to upscale the image, so that the quality is way better. To do this, head over to CapCut Image Upscaler, and you'll see this page right here. Once you're here, click on Upload Image. Now select the image that you want to upscale, then change the resolution to the highest option available. I'll select 4K. Now press on Upscale. Now wait for it to generate. Once it's done, click on Export. Now go back to Leonardo AI and paste this second image prompt. This is to generate the background of our video. This is what you will see when you look outside the window. Now click on Generate. As you can see, Leonardo has generated 4 different images for us. Pick one image that you think would look the best. In my case, I'll go with this one right here. Now we need to download this image and upscale it using CapCut Image Upscaler like we did for the previous image. Now here is where you want to pay close attention. You will need to cut out the windows from your first image. You can do this using photo editing software such as Photoshop. However, if you want a free alternative, you can search for Photopea. This is a free-to-use Photoshop program which you can use in your browser. Now upload the image of the room. The easiest way to cut out the windows is to use the Polygonal Lasso Select tool. This allows you to draw straight lines. Simply select the tool and start in one corner of a window. Select each corner until you have completed selecting the entire window, and simply press backspace or delete on your keyboard. This will then delete the window part of that image. In the next step, we are then going to add a snow effect and our background image behind this window to make the image come to life. So you need to do this for every window in the image. Try to be as accurate as you can, so that it's more realistic. This process may take some patience, especially when you do it for the first time, but it's actually pretty simple. Now I'm also going to remove the fire area so that I can make it look like there's cartoon playing on a TV later when we do the animation, and it's as easy as that. Now go to File in the top left corner and select Export As, and choose the PNG file type. Then press Save. Now to make the video, you will need a video editing software. I highly recommend using CapCut, simply because it is free and very user-friendly. Okay, so we're going to begin by dropping our background image, or the first image we created, into the video timeline. Then we can drop our living room or second image into the video timeline. Make sure you place it on top of the first image. Now adjust the background image. You may resize it, move it around, etc. to make it look realistic and match the living room. I think this looks good. However, it will look even better if you had a little blur effect to the background image so that it looks like you're looking through glass windows. To do this, Head over to the Effects tab on top, then select and drop this blur effect on top of the background image. Make sure to stretch the effect until the end of the video timeline, and also reduce the blur amount to fit your style. I'll set it to 5. Now we need to add the snowfall effect, so head over to YouTube and search up Snowfall Effect Green Screen. Pick something you think looks nice. I'll go with this one right here. Copy the video link and download the video using some free YouTube video downloader website, like I do here. Now go back into CapCut and drop the snowfall green screen effect into the video timeline. Place it above the background image. Now cut the extra bit of the snowfall effect, since we don't need it, and then drag it down so that it's above our background image. Then go to the Remove BG tab over here, and enable the chroma key option, and select the green screen color using the color picker tool. Increase the intensity to your liking, to remove almost all the green outlines. Now, go to the Adjustment tab, and decrease the saturation all the way down. This will change any of the leftover green screen into white, so that it looks like snow. And now it looks like this, but we can make it even better. Move the green screen video outside, like I do here, and then copy and paste it to duplicate it. I've made 4 copies. Now pick each of them and start randomizing it. Make some of them smaller or larger, rotate them, etc. Combine all of them together by creating a compound clip, and place it back in position. I suggest adding a motion blur effect to the snowfall. This will make the effect look so much more smoother and real. Now we can do some easy color correction for these images. To do this, select the image, then head over to Adjustments, and adjust these settings to your likings. I think this looks really nice. Now we can add some popular cartoon to make this look like a relatable scenario. I'm going to search for Tom and Jerry scenes on YouTube. I like this one here. So I'll copy the link and paste it in a video downloader. Once it's downloaded, go back to CapCut. Now drop the cartoon on top of all the other video layers, and cut a scene that looks nice to you. And you can also increase the speed to make it more engaging. Now I'll crop the black bars out. Then we can resize it, but before we do that, move the cartoon video layer below the living room layer. Now place the cartoon in the fire area that we cut out previously. I kept this black outline while removing the fire area so that it looks like a TV when I put my cartoon behind it, and it looks perfect now. Once that's done, select all the layers and combine them all into one by creating a compound clip. Now find and download a nice wind sound effect from YouTube. I'll use this one, drag it into the video timeline, and duplicate it until it lasts for the entire video. You may also add some fade in at the beginning and fade out at the end, to allow a smooth transition. Combine them all and adjust the volume. I'll decrease it a bit so that it's not distracting. Now go back to YouTube and find a free-to-use no copyright background music that you like, and download it. Now drag the music into the video timeline. Make sure to adjust the volume again, so that it's not too loud. Again, you can add some fade in and fade out to the music. And this is what it looks like right now. Okay, so now to make it look like an Instagram reel, we need to make this short form. Basically, we need to change the aspect ratio to 9:16. And it'll look like this. Now you'll need to enlarge the clip to fit the screen. Now move to either the left or the right side of the clip, wherever you want the clip to begin from, then add a keyframe in that position. Then go to the end of the video, and move the screen to the opposite side. In my case, I need to move it to the right side, and add a keyframe in this position, and that's basically it for the animation. But do you guys notice something wrong with this clip? Well, this is what I had warned you guys about in the beginning of this video while we generated our AI images. Basically, if you plan to create short-form content, the angle of the images matter a lot. You need to make sure that it's a zoomed-out angle that shows 80 to 90% of the entire living room, so that when we animate, it's not boring. The problem with this clip is that it's way too zoomed in, so making short-form content out of this clip wouldn't be favorable. So instead, I'm going to export it as a landscape video, just like you would want to do if you were making a lo-fi style video. I'm just going to change it back to normal, and click on the export button. And now onto the final result. Lovely, that looks great. Now aside from this user doing sponsorships to make money from these Instagram reels, he actually also has another income source, which I was talking about earlier at the beginning of this video. You see, he sells his own product on his online store to make a large sum of money. Basically, he uses his reels, that gets millions of views, as a way to advertise certain products, so that when someone buys the product using his link, he takes the profit. And since it's very easy to pull views by making these videos, this can be highly profitable. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and drop a like, since I'll be posting more ways to make money with AI-generated content.